Ever pondered the question, could we live more than once? The story of the Pollock sisters might just nudge you closer to an answer. Welcome to Reality Radar Channel, where we uncover the extraordinary. I'm your guide through the unknown, Lovish. Today, we're delving into the mysterious world of reincarnation, focusing on the captivating Pollock sisters case. In the quaint town of Hexham, England, in the year 1957, tragedy struck the Pollock family. Their two daughters, Joanna and Jacqueline, aged 11 and 6, were tragically killed in a car accident. John and Florence Pollock, the grieving parents, were left in a state of despair. In the year following the tragic loss, a beacon of hope began to flicker. Florence experienced the joy of motherhood once again as she gave birth to a pair of beautiful twins, whom they named Gillian and Jennifer. These twins weren't ordinary, though. As they started to grow, they began to mirror uncanny resemblances to their departed sisters, which left everyone in awe. Jennifer, one of the twins, had a distinct birthmark that was identical to a scar that her deceased sister had. This birthmark was a unique one, a circular patch slightly discolored, much as a scar would be, situated just above her wrist, the same place where Jacqueline had met an accident and carried a scar. Jennifer also had another birthmark, a small one on her waist, exactly at the spot where Jacqueline had an oddly shaped birthmark. A detail only the family was privy. The girls began to grow older. Their peculiarities started becoming more evident. They would often ask for toys that belonged to Joanna and Jacqueline, toys that were kept away long before their arrival. The girls' knowledge of these toys, their description and their liking, were eerily similar to their late sisters. Further, they recognized places they had never been to, landmarks only Joanna and Jacqueline would have known about, such as the old oak tree in the park where the older sisters used to play under. Gillian had a vivid memory of playing in a sandbox, something Joanna loved doing. She was able to recall the texture of the sand, the color of the bucket, and the joy of creating shapes, a memory she inherently inherited from Joanna. Their father, John, a firm believer in reincarnation, was both startled and convinced that his twins were the rebirths of his older daughters. He saw it as a miraculous second chance to raise his daughters. Florence, the mother, was initially skeptical, but as the resemblances grew, she too began to believe in this extraordinary phenomenon. Psychologist Dr. Ian Stevenson, a renowned researcher in the field, took a keen interest in the case. His meticulous study led him to believe that the twins had memories and knowledge which defied normal explanations. These memories, which were far beyond their age and experience, further solidified the reincarnation theory, making the case a remarkable one in the annals of paranormal studies. However, as the twins reached the age of 5, the memories started to fade. By the time they turned 6, the same age when Joanna and Jacqueline had died, they had no recollection of their alleged past lives. So, what can we deduce from this tale of the Pollock sisters? Does it prove the theory of reincarnation? Or is it just an extraordinary coincidence? A coping mechanism for a grieving family? The story of the Pollock sisters is a compelling narrative that explores the boundaries of life, death, and what might lie beyond. It brings forth the question of reincarnation, stirs our curiosity, and leaves us pondering the mysteries of existence. To summarize, the Pollock sisters, Gillian and Jennifer, displayed uncanny resemblances to their deceased sisters, Joanna and Jacqueline. They had birthmarks similar to their older sisters, recognized places they'd never been, and even had vivid dreams of events they never experienced. This intriguing story has been studied extensively, fueling the debate on reincarnation. In the end, whether you believe in reincarnation or not, the story of the Pollock sisters invites you to open your mind to the possibilities of life beyond the one we know. It's a tale that transcends the ordinary, nudges our understanding of life and death, and leaves us with more questions than answers. Remember, life is a mystery, and perhaps, just perhaps, it's a mystery that repeats itself. This is Lovish from Reality Radar Channel, signing off. Remember, the mysteries of life are as vast as the cosmos, and we'll continue to explore them together.